I welcome all of you to this video. In the previous class, we studied about quadratic equations and its general form. Today, in this video, we will learn how to solve quadratic equations by factorization. You have already studied that a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Where the value of a is never 0, because then it will become a linear equation and not a quadratic equation. Can you tell the maximum number of solutions a quadratic equation can have? Very good. Can have maximum 2 solutions. How did you know this? A quadratic equation has 2 as the highest degree. Hence, a quadratic equation can have maximum 2 solutions. Do you know how to solve a quadratic equation by using factors? A sculptor makes some sculptures in a day. The cost in rupees of one sculpture is equal to the number of sculptures made in one day minus 70. On a particular day, the sculptures cost rupees 1800. Find the number of sculptures made that day. To find the number of sculptures, we first need to make a quadratic equation. Pause the video and match your equation. With the help of above information, let's solve the quadratic equation further. Let's break the middle term of equation minus 70 in two parts as minus 90 and plus 20. Therefore, on solving the quadratic equation x squared minus 90x plus 20x minus 1800 is equal to 0, we can write the equation 2 as a product of its factors as x plus 20, x minus 90. On solving further, we will equate each of the linear factors to 0, which gives us x plus 20 is equal to 0 or x minus 90 is equal to 0, that is, x is equal to minus 20 or x is equal to 90. Therefore, x is equal to minus 20 and x is equal to 90 are the solutions to the given quadratic equation. Since we need to find the number of sculptures made and it cannot be negative, hence, there were 90 sculptures made that day. On substituting the value of x as 90 in equation 1, we get it equal to 0, which proves that our answer, x is equal to 90, is absolutely right. In this video, we learned how to solve a quadratic equation by using factorization method. We will practice what we learned today in the next video. You all are welcome to this video. In the previous video, we learned how to solve a quadratic equation by factorization. Today, we will take an example based on this method. After looking at a rectangular box, Hardik asks his father how much is the breadth of this box. To which his father says he doesn't know the breadth, but he knows that the breadth of the box is 12 cm, less than twice its length, and that the area of the box is 32 square centimeters. So can you find its breadth? Will you help Hardik to find the breadth of the box? First, let's assume the length of the box to be x centimeter. Then, to find the breadth, we need to double the length. On subtracting 12, we get 2x minus 12. We know that since the box is rectangular, we can use the formula for area of rectangle. Here, the area of the box given is equal to 32 square centimeter. Putting all the above values in the formula of area, we get 2x square minus 12x minus 32 is equal to 0. Can you find the value of x from this quadratic equation? For the value of x, let's select a term in equation 1, which is the middle term of the equation. Hence, let's split the midterm, which is minus 12x is equal to minus 16x plus 4x. On solving, we see that x minus 8 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. Hence, we get x is equal to 8 or x is equal to minus 2. Therefore, x is equal to 8 or x is equal to minus 2 are the solutions for the given quadratic equation. Since we are calculating length of a box, so it cannot be negative. Therefore, the length of the box would be 8 cm and breadth would be calculated from 2 multiplied by 8 minus 12 is equal to 4 cm. Today we looked at an example based on solving quadratic equations by factorization. In the upcoming video, we will look at some of the commonly made mistakes while solving such questions. Welcome to this video. In the previous video, you saw an example based on solving quadratic equations by factorization. Now we will look at some commonly made mistakes while solving a quadratic equation by factorization. Solve the given quadratic equation minus 5x plus 2x square is equal to 3 by factorization method. Pause the video and solve this question. If you selected the first option, then it's a nice try. But this is an incorrect answer because before solving a quadratic equation, you didn't write it in its general form, because of which it is impossible to solve this quadratic equation. If you selected the second option, then it's a nice try. But it is an incorrect answer because you solved the question without converting it into the general form. Which is why your answer is wrong. If you selected option 3, then it is a nice try. But this is also an incorrect answer because you learned in the last video that to solve a quadratic equation by factorization, it is important for the equation to be in its general form. Wrote the quadratic equation in its general form and splitted the middle term of the equation. On solving, we get two linear factors is equal to 0. And putting each linear factor is equal to 0. But you didn't change the signs while solving equations 1 and 2. If you chose option 4, then it's the correct answer. Putting each linear factor of this quadratic equation is equal to 0. And changing the signs while solving equations 1 and 2? On solving it, we get a unique solution for the quadratic equation. So, we hope you understood why option 4 is correct and the rest of them are incorrect. A teacher can test the knowledge of his or her students by using such examples.